You walk into a store not really looking for anything serious. But then you see it. The most perfect leather jacket you've ever laid eyes on. You try it on. It fits. It's bold. You're stunning. You're him. This is your jacket now. You lift the price tag. What? $1,000 for a jacket? You have started to head back to the hangar when a salesperson stops you and tells you that the jacket is on sale right now for $400. It's still expensive, and you don't need it really, but $600 off the price seems like a great deal for a coat that will increase your cool by a factor of 11. So you shrug, smile, and swipe your card, unaware you've been tricked by the oldest retail con in the business. Hey everyone, welcome to the first episode of the You're Not So Smart series, where we break down one idea from the book at a time and bring it to life. In today's episode, we're exploring a mental bias that quietly shapes how we see value, often without us even noticing. We like to think we make rational decisions, carefully weighing the pros and cons and rationally analyzing all factors before making a choice or determining value. But in reality, we're all victims to the anchoring effect, which means that the first perception always lingers in our mind, affecting later perceptions and decisions without us realizing it. Let me ask you a question. Is the population of Uzbekistan greater or fewer than 12 million? Go ahead, guess. Okay, another question. How many people do you think live in Uzbekistan? The real answer is about 28 million. How far off were you? If you feel like most people, you guessed much lower. You probably thought it was more than 12 million, but still under 28. Or even less than 12, like I did the first time I heard that question. Well, that's natural. Populations of random Asian states probably aren't numbers you've memorized. You need some sort of cue, a point of reference. You search your mental assets for something of value concerning Uzbekistan, and the only thing that pops into your mind is the 12 million from the previous question. In 2006, Dražen Prelic and Dan Ariely conducted an experiment at MIT to demonstrate the power of the anchoring effect. They had students bid on items in a bazaar auction. The researchers would hold up a bottle of wine, a textbook, or a cordless trackball, and describe in detail how great the item was. Then each student had to write down the last two digits of their Social Security number as if it was the price of the item. If the digits were 11, the bottle of wine would be priced at $11. If the digits were 88, the trackball would be $88. After writing down the pretend price, the students placed real bids. Sure enough, the anchoring effect scrambled their ability to judge the actual value. People with higher Social Security numbers paid up to 346% more than those with lower numbers. On average, students with numbers from 80 to 99 paid around $26 for the trackball, while those with numbers from 00 to 19 paid about $9. The source of the number didn't matter. Any number would have worked as an anchor. But why does your brain do this? Why does a completely random number, a price tag, a quiz question, even the last digits of your ID, end up steering your decisions? It turns out, it's not a glitch, it's a shortcut. If your brain has limited time and energy, it has to make thousands of decisions every day, from what to eat to how to reply to a message to whether you should trust a stranger. So instead of calculating everything from scratch, it takes mental shortcuts. The moment a number appears, any number, your brain thinks, great, I'll just start from here and adjust. That's anchoring. In a world of uncertainty, your brain clings to what's available, even if it's meaningless. The anchor becomes a starting point, and your brain builds logic around it. It feels rational. It feels like you're in control, but you're just balancing on a number someone else handed you. So, the next time you see a limited time deal or get asked a strange question before you make a decision, ask yourself, did I come up with this number? If I ignore the $1,000, is the $400 really a good price for a jacket?